What's going on, baby boys, baby girls, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Glad you made it. It's another So-So production. We're doing it Friday, August the 2nd. No, wait. September. Oh, man. Time's flying. September 2nd, 2022. Hope everybody's doing well. We're outside today, having fun with the beautiful people of the city. Just gonna hang out, see what happens. See if we can get some laughs. See if we can get through some stories. See if we can share a little bit and grow together. And it's also a long weekend, if I'm not mistaken. It's Labor Day, Labor Week, Labor Weekend, Labor Day weekend, which is all about labor and childbirth, as we all know. Shout out to the C-section babies. Shout out to the babies that came out the vag straight up. Representing. Today we'll see what I want to talk about, but mostly I want to see if I get a chance to speak with anybody, because I want to get to the bottom of one particular question. Came to me and I got to answer it. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? The egg or the chicken? Oh, no, wait, which came first, the chicken or the man? There it is. We'll find out. It's high noon right now. People are just out and about. Bunch of tourists on a tourist bus, sightseeing Toronto, as they usually do. And here we are, sip to everybody else out there. Hope you're all getting ready for the long weekend, baby. Gonna have fun out here, or in there, wherever you are. Hells yeah. That's the spirit of the city. That's the city talking to you. You know what I mean? That's that love right there. People see other people crossing, jaywalking. They don't run them over. Not how we do it down here. Man, oh man, what a beautiful, lovely day. Which came first, the chicken or the man or the egg? And of course, we're gonna be talking about other stuff as well, but that one in particular, I wanna see if I can get a few people to just give us their opinion. Find out, because it's we're going into 2023. And if we don't know which came first, well, then I don't know what we're doing here. Fellas, ladies, am I right? Gotta get to the bottom of this. Gotta find the answers. Because they're out there, man. They're out there. You gotta just search for it. You gotta look for it. You know? It's a thing. Beautiful people, beautiful people. And you know what? It's, man, September. This is the last batch of summer here in Toronto. Transitions fairly quick. You know what I mean? Straight up. 3-4 months of the heat, and then boom, it's winter time. Back at it again. Usually the marker is like October 31st when you really notice the transition. We still got time, you know. September, it starts to, in the evenings, you might feel like you're gonna need a little bit of a windbreaker or something, you know what I mean? But that's just a little bit of weather chit chat with y'all. Man, oh man, I've been thinking about different things, obviously. Occupying my mind with the big, hard, tough questions. Like, how can we cut down on commute times? How can we cut down on commute times, you ask? Looking around the city, I see wonderful people walking, driving, biking, on their scooters, on their e-bikes, on their emotional bikes. And one way that I thought we could potentially cut back on commute times, fam, if we can get real for a second, I'm thinking attaching rubber bands at the back of people, right on their back. You know what I'm talking about? Like a slingy. Now this may not work for the suburbs, but we can start in the inner cities. Because I see people walking around all the time. They could potentially be walking in one direction, exerting energy, and on the way back, they could just be slung back. Think about it. Zigging and zagging through the streets. Sure, they might bump into each other, you might say. Sure, we might have a few accidents, but that's life. And man, oh man, I feel like a sneeze is coming because again, it's that allergy season for your boy. And that's typically every season when we transition to new seasons. Oh, I can feel a sneeze brewing up. I want to try to hold it back because this is a professional podcast, god damn it. I don't have, man, can't be editing this shit. Oh man. Oh, that's you know when it's just like brewing up in your nose and your nostril area, in your sinuses, and you're like, oh, is it coming? Is it not coming? And you're like, oh, I don't know. It's 50-50. We seem to have dodged a sneeze attack for now, but for the time being, we'll be on the lookout. But yeah, man, just think about it, fam. Why would you, if you're in the inner city, if you're in the city, that's what I mean. Attaching a slingy or a hard rubber to your back is great because not only you're working out, you're walking to your destination, you're going to your local grocery store, stretchy band strapped to your back, finish shopping, let go of the items, let go of the, you might have to, the further you get, the more resistance it builds. And are you a little bit limited in terms of how far you can go? Only as limited as your mind, only as limited as your heart and your desire to reach further. Because there's nothing stopping you from going beyond the set standard distance, recommended by the, because we gotta, on the packaging of these things, I'm assuming we gotta write like a little, 18 and older. Do not try to, breach 100 feet or 200 feet or a couple of blocks. I don't know, it depends on we gotta work it out. Shark Tank, this is where you step in, I've done the research. It's time to, find the best rubber manufacturing company, find a few folks who are willing to get strapped on their backs, dude. You know what I'm talking about, them fellas and ladies who like to be hung from the hooks. I think we'll tap into that market. Real quick, no big deal. You like a little bit of, you like body modding? Yeah, baby, you like body modding? You like piercings? You like hanging from a ceiling? Why not take it to the next level? Why not do a little bit of traveling while you're body modding? Oh man, multiple birds, barely any stones. That's how you save the savor the stones, baby. You know what I'm talking about? It's so easy to get a hold of kidney stones and be like, oh, I'm gonna just get these I'm gonna just keep a poor diet and not drink enough water and get some kidney stones. And man, I wanna find me some birds, and you'll be burning and irritated. You might bleed and you'll get those stones. And there's some birds, you know what I mean? What's going on, fellas? What's going on? Having a good day? Beautiful. Supporters of the show, long-time viewers and listeners of the show. All right? We don't need to, that's what it is, man. This is after all, man, that's that energy right here. You know what I'm talking about? Because like sometimes you're on such good bases with people, you don't even need to we just say hi and bye, and it's like, man, it's like we haven't spoken in ages, but man, when we say hi and bye, it's like, man, those fellas and this, again, tight-knit gang right here, keeping it tight-knit, and that's the way to go. How you doing, sir? Morning. Beautiful. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just hit him up with the question, dude. I'm gonna just, no more, that's what you just cut through the small talk and get right to it. Which came for chicken or egg? I'll just chicken or egg. You know what I'm talking about? How you doing, sir? Question for you. Which came first? Because I want to know. Chicken or the egg? Give me a reason. There's no wrong answer. Chicken or egg? Which came first?
It's supposed to be chicken.
It's supposed to be chicken? Why? If you had to, your life's dependent on it, you had to choose chicken versus egg, which came first and why? The chicken, you said? Why? But if you had to. All right, fair enough. But the chicken though, right? Love it. Oh man, the energy. It's, oh man, exhilarating. And that's what it is, baby. I respect it. I respect it. So we got one for the chicken. One for the chicken. That's what it is, baby. You got to get out there. You want them stats, you know? If the stats don't show up to... No way. If such and such doesn't go to stats, bring the stats to such and such, as the old saying goes. That was better though, like straight to the, just straight in. Oh, chicken or egg right there. Oh man. How you doing, sir? Quick question for you. Quick question. It's a yes or no question. It's a multiple choice question. Chicken or the egg? I just need to know. Chicken? Can I have a reason? I just need one reason. Say what? You like the chicken? Okay. Another one for the chicken. Okay, no worries. No problem. I love it, dude. I love this. Because that's what it is. It's, Ma'am. Sir. Chicken or the egg, which came first and why? All right, sweet. These are, because these are difficult questions. All right, and you just hit somebody with that. I get it. I get it. Oh man, because this is what it is, babe. We do the heavy lifting. We do the resistance training. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Chicken or the egg, which came first and why?
I don't know.
But if you had to choose.
The egg.
The egg, why? If you had to choose, why?
I'm not sure why.
Any reason. So close. Shrug City. But what did he say? I forget. Chicken or did he say egg? I don't know, dude. We'll say 2 for the chicken, 1 for the old egg. Still no reason though. Man, these are hard questions. Difficult questions. And that's what I'm talking about. We don't just be playing around on these streets. Feel me? We asked some questions that dig right in. Oh man, what is that? And it's anything really. Ladies, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Chicken or the egg? Chicken? All right, right on. So another one for chicken. That's 3 for the chicken. Sir. I think he was on a phone call. Gotta ask. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. You caught some air. That was tight. Supporting everybody. That's how we grow, baby. That's how we grow. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. I think the chicken's still looking better than the egg. I think we had, if I'm not mistaken, the scoreboard read 3 for the chicken, 1 for the egg. Is that right? Okay. We're getting closer. I can feel it. You know what I'm talking about? In the meantime, while you guys sit back and just let everything that I just said, like, oh, let it sink in, because it's heavy, dude. You're like slinky on my back. That is titillating, to say the least. Slingy on my back. Miss, which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why? Gotta giggle. That's good. She laughed. Y'all didn't see it. I saw it. Maybe if you could zoom in to my glasses and see her reflect, you would have seen her. Oh man, the chuckles, the ha-has. Guys, chicken or the egg, which came first and why? Chicken or the egg? Right on. No, okay, so that's, you know, they don't feel too particular, you know, either or, you know? Sometimes you feel like no answer is my answer, and that's okay. You're filling out a ballot. I feel like neither represent what I feel represented by, and that's completely cool. Circle C. You know what I'm talking about? It's what it is, baby. Yeah, so while you guys ponder how it would feel like in terms of a slingy, you know, attached to your back. Next item that I'd like to introduce, sticky gloves for picking items up. Think about that one. Think about that one. You know what I'm talking about? Because gloves, aren't you sick and tired of just like using regular gloves to pick items up? And because it's fall, winter time's approaching soon here, and we all, oh man, aren't you tired of gloves that you can't just like, oh, just grab stuff with like that? Introducing sticky gloves and what have you. My guy, which came first, chicken or the egg, and why? If you had to choose. If you had to choose. Didn't hear his answer. Didn't hear, oh man. Guys, chicken or the egg, which came first and why?
Both.
Both?
Both.
Why? But why?
Why?
But why?
Because science.
Because science? Man, you're good. This guy. He said both, dude. Both. Guys, chicken or egg, which came first and why? Which came first and why? The world needs to know. All right, okay. That, oh man, that other kid and that other man. Bright one out there. I like that. He said both. That answer's never even been presented. Man, we're cracking eggs today. Hi, miss. Which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why? But if you had to choose. All right, okay. I don't know. And that's the honest truth. Sometimes people just don't know. Why do you always expect people to know things? It's so difficult to know things. Guys, which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why? But if you had to choose. Chicken, why though? Why? Why? Is it because it's adult? It's an adult, right? That's why. It's, you'd think so, right? But how did it become the adult? How did it get there? A lot of people are saying chicken, though, I gotta say. A lot of people are saying chicken. You know, I can tell that we're making some progress. Which came first, sir? Chicken or the egg, and why? Chicken or the egg? Why? Pick one. If you had to choose one, your life's depending on, if you had to choose one, you're gonna win a huge prize. You're missing a chance at winning a huge prize. There's no prize, dude. They don't know there's no prize. It's participation marks, really. It's for sometimes you just do it for the love of the game, and sometimes you gotta just put points up just for bragging rights, you know what I mean? It's gotta, yeah, that's right. That's right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Chicken or the egg, which came first and why, if you had to choose? If you had to choose. Chicken or the egg, one has to come first. Which came first? If you had to choose. Oh man, she's making up her mind. Yeah. All right, think about it. Fellas, chicken or the egg, I gotta know which came first. If you had to choose. If you had to. Like if you really had to. Okay. But if you had to, it's hard doing research. It is hard doing science. But man, I'll do anything for the science. And it's just, yeah, dude, I'm talking chemistry, I'm talking biology, I'm talking physics. Had I done well in school in the science area, we wouldn't be doing this, but I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta know. What's the right answer? What's the right answer? That's what I want to know. All right, making progress. So, two options. You got the slinky on your back, just going back and forth. You know, you can go the distance, a few hundred feet, maybe a couple of blocks, and then boom, let go of your surroundings, zip lining back to your place of origin. And then the other one, sticky gloves, dude. Oh, it's cold outside. I can't feel my fingers in my mittens. Oh, sticky fingers. You're picking up everything. Where are my keys? Right there, stuck in your hand, dude. You're like, will it pick up dirt? Will it ever? It's like a built-in feature. So you're both cleaning and picking up whatever you want to pick up. Again, think multiple kidney stones, plenty of birds in sight. You know what I'm saying? All right. Feeling good, feeling tight? Yeah, because it's so easy to just wear regular gloves. You know what I'm talking about? Sir. No answer. He had his headphones on. He was meditating. And I respect meditating. The meditations. Yeah, so you got a lot of options. Because yeah, fashion doesn't need to be all just about the looks and the trends. Oh, I don't know, what should I wear? Should I wear my skinny jeans or should I wear my baggy jeans? Every 5 to 10 years it keeps on switching up on me. Keep them. Keep all the pairs. It'll come and go. That's what I'm saying. It'll come and go. And think about practicality. You know what I'm saying? Practicality. Usage. Guys, which came first, the chicken or the egg, if you had to choose, and why? Which came first, sir? Sir, science needs to know. The internet needs to know. You need to know? We need to know, dude. Smiling, I see the smiles. Smiles for miles, baby. I can feel it. The chicken's doing fairly well. Miss, which came first, the chicken or the egg, if you had to choose, and why? If you had to choose. If you had to? If you were paid $1 million, would you? Yeah, they would. Oh, for $1 million. Miss, hypothetical, $1 million on the line. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? Man, a whole hypothetical million on the line and people are... I don't know what it is, man. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe people don't like a hypothetical million. I put it all on the line. Hypothetically, of course. You know. But that's what it is. Beautiful people who won't be bought, who won't be compromised, who won't be, oh, you can't just sway their opinion with money. So I'd be, throwing money. I'm like, all the monies. But, you know, I appreciate that. That person's got integrity, that person's got heart. Because you can't buy answers, and that's science. You can't be bought with money. You can supplement it, it definitely helps the funding. Definitely helps. Like if it's a startup, science project, money goes a long way. But money will get you started, but it won't finish it. You know what I mean? You'll get the questions going, but you won't have the answers that's where the money's at. Sir, which came first, chicken or the egg, if you had to choose, and why? Because I need to know.
What?
Which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why? The egg, why? But if you had to, your answer, whatever you say is it's not wrong. You can't be wrong.
Dude, there kind of be life without the egg. Yeah?
There wouldn't be life without the egg?
In that species, right?
In that species, yes. Well, what about other species though? Could we have, which came first, I guess, the human or the seed of the human? Does that make sense?
The human.
The human came first? Full-grown human first, and then was it a baby human and then grew to a big human, or was it just initial big human?
I really don't know.
So let's make it simpler. The egg or the chicken once again?
The chicken.
The chicken came first because it's easier to give birth.
Yeah.
Could an egg give birth if it really wanted to, if it concentrated maybe?
I don't know.
Is it because of a lack of trying? Because they're not trying? If they want...
I don't think it's a lack of trying.
But what if they tried a little bit harder?
Maybe.
A little bit more effort, right? Because it's all the chicken's doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Egg's not doing much. Smooching, right? Yeah. Give me birth, you know?
Yeah.
It's not doing any work. They don't even pay bills. But the chickens are let me go out work. Let me come back here and just what are these? Let me eat a couple of seeds. So I got energy to sit down on top of these eggs. Keep them warm, you know?
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank you. This is helping science, and this is a show, by the way.
Okay.
One of the biggest shows out there. Like, not in terms of numbers, but in terms of heart.
Okay.
Like, so, oh man.
Congratulations.
Thank you, dude. It's called Glad You Made It.
Hold on again.
Glad you made it.
Okay.
Glad? Yeah. Made it.
Okay.
Say it with me. Glad you made it, so we remember. Glad you made it. Yes, that's what I'm talking. And we said the chicken came first?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. What's your name?
Felix.
Felix?
Yeah.
Rob, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Right on, brother. Appreciate you. Peace. Love it. The chicken. The mighty chicken. And that was Felix, a man of science. I feel better about this. I think we're really getting to the bottom of it. Thousands of years, no one's been able to answer this question. And today, we just step on the streets and people are just spitballing answers. Chicken, 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 egg, chicken. Mostly chicken, but like, you know, you get a couple of eggs in there. You know what I'm talking about? Man, fellas, which came first if you had to choose, the chicken or the egg, and why? If you had to choose. If you had to. The egg? Right on. Right on. Miss. Don't, okay, she's jaywalking. Let's not distract her. Oh my God. Yo, that's a good thing she had her, you know, faculties intact. Because if I said miss and she's like, oh, chicken, egg, whammo, car accident, would that happen? Yo, dude, I don't want any of that shit. And everybody is a full-grown adult on, like, adults be taking responsibility, all right? You're gonna be, oh man, okay. Don't ask people who are jaywalking, but also, man, the ratings, the repercussions and the ratings, earth-shattering. Consequences that I don't want to deal with, ever. You know what I mean? But if someone's dedicated to the show, then I can't stop people. You know what I'm saying? Question for you, my dude. I saw you skateboarding. Right on.
Thank you, man.
Question for you. Which came first? There's no wrong answer. The chicken or the egg, and why? Neither.
So, because I understand that it's like an old philosophical question, like what came first and how did it come first, and yada yada this, yada yada that. But
A little bit louder.
sorry.
No, it's okay. No.
I understand that it's like a philosophical question on like what started first and how it came to be and what your stance is and yada yada this, yada yada that. But yeah, as you said just now, like there's no right or wrong answer because neither of them could have came first, logically speaking, because one had to come before the other and one would have to follow after, right?
Yes.
So I think neither. I think it was neither nor chicken nor egg that came first. It was just something that created both, in a sense. Like it's kind of like
So they arrived at the same time?
basically, yeah. That's my standpoint on
I
it.
like that, dude. I've never thought about that.
Yeah, because it's like it's always as like what came first. You can't have the chicken without the egg. You can't have the egg without the chicken. Can't have neither without both. You can't have both without neither. It's like you know Schrodinger's cat.
What now?
Schrodinger's cat.
No, what is that?
So Schrodinger's cat is basically this like group of scientists, right? What they did is they had this vault or something like a box, right?
Uh-huh.
And they placed a cat in it and they filled it with like these toxic gases,
Oh my God.
right? I know, cool experiment, I don't support it, you know, whatever. But basically, they put the cat in there and they're like, okay, we want to know if this cat is dead or not, right?
Okay, after gassing.
But if we open this box, we're gonna die. So basically, it's a constant like a theory of is this cat dead or alive? It's neither and both at the same time because we don't know. That's Schrodinger's theory.
I like that.
So it's like we don't. So it's like when you're facing like a philosophical question, like the chicken or the egg, and you don't have the correct answer. It's like both and neither at the same time.
Shit.
Yeah.
That is, never thought about it. I thought one had to come first, you know?
No, it's not always like the thing about like human thinking is that it's always very straightforward and it's always like one thing has to come after the other.
Same.
And it's like at the end of the day you just have to kind of break the theories of what you're thinking and break those walls and expand it.
Expanding.
Or just like honestly, if you don't know the answer, then both or neither, because at the end of the day, what does that answer give us? Obviously higher knowledge and higher gaining of power, but
So circle C, essentially?
yeah,
That's what it is, man. I like that.
between an answer of A or B and C.
I like that.
That's it.
That's what it is. So this is one of the greatest shows on YouTube and on Instagram. Actually.
Really? I like this.
Not in terms of numbers, but in terms of like heart.
Nah, I love that. I love
heart and
Sharpie.
spirit,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
Like it's up there.
Yeah.
Like top 5 for sure.
Fucks with it.
That's what I'm talking about. It's called Glad You Made It.
I'm watching that. I love doing
Subscribe on YouTube if it helps. Me, you, maybe some people getting down to the facts. This is like 2022. We're almost in 2023.
Yeah, man.
And you know, people like, I'm out here trying to figure out which came first, so we can like get rid of some of these like questions and then we like move on. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like
move on by answering it,
and then like next item. You know,
man.
Do you have any questions?
How long you been doing this? How long you been doing content?
2 years now. 2 years. Oh, here's another thing. Okay. Public mode of transport, how you feel about it, like everything, like give or take. Would you be open to any other alternatives? Hear me out on this. I'm trying to get this pitched. Hopefully, we'll be able to make some moves. Ever go out on a walk in one distance or like one direction and you're like, man, I'd like to go a little bit further and like not have to put as much time getting back to my original point of departure? What if I told you we could make some sort of like elastic band mechanism attached to our back, sort of, so you can like get a hook and you're, let's say, you're at your kitchen counter, you're like, you know, you're eating a sandwich, you make a sandwich, you eat it, you're like, I gotta run some errands. Attach the slingy to your back, you go out, run your errands, and sure, the further you get, the harder it gets because of the resistance, right? But then when you're finished, you just let go. And you just sling back and forth like to your...
The physics does not support that.
Why?
Because like if you
not enough stretchy,
not enough tension for
but what if you got it like tensed up?
But even if you had that elastic band, you have to like first of all counter like gravity. First of all, when you do let go of something, while you still have like the force of what's pulling you back, you will also have.
We're not going up. We're just talking like if you're like we're not talking vertical, only horizontal. If you're just because I get it. Like if you're going through stairs and like knocking into people.
Not even that. Think of it point A, point B.
Right. Point a straight line. Point A, point B.
It's gonna bring you horizontal, but it's gonna drag you. So you'd also need something like.
It has to like you're not just walking though. It'd be like a workout too. Like resist.
So you'd be running.
Yeah.
Shit. But
think about it.
Then again, how would it be mobile for people that can't run?
We'll do a small pilot project. It's not for everybody. It'd be like a little niche, little market. You know what I'm talking about? Like. We'll brand it right.
And how would it be mobile as well?
What do you mean? You backpack it, dude. You put it in your backpack.
Put it in your backpack?
Yeah. And there'll be hooks everywhere. You sling
everywhere.
Everywhere, dude.
Like some city bike shit.
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it seems wacky because on one point,
though? Like,
because you have elastic bands everywhere, right? It's gonna get fucked. Everything's gonna get. You're gonna have like 3 people one.
You're thinking like, here, let's break the borders, like we said. Forget about regular elastic bands. I'm talking like high tech, good quality, solid elastic bands that doesn't deteriorate. It's gonna last 25 years.
That, don't get me wrong, I'm seeing the theory on that. Like, yeah, you can have the best technology with the. I see the.
I'm thinking like
with elastic bands, right? You can have the best in everything. I'm just thinking how it's gonna work out and the implications that the humans will bring into it. Because you can have the best product ever, but the equation, the what do you call it? The independent variable will always be the humans. You know,
like if somebody's like not like good with it,
not good with it, not sick with it, because it sounds good.
What about practice, like skateboarding?
Yeah,
right?
I was about to say,
dude, that's what I'm talking.
It takes time.
Are we reading each other's minds, dude? Telepathy? Yo, that's what I'm talking about, dude. So here it is. Skateboarding. When it first started, like people were like, man, nobody's gonna be able to skateboard. It's still like wheels on a skate. What are we doing here? Skateboarding it? You know what I'm talking about? He said that first.
Yeah.
Look at us now. We're skateboarding.
Exactly.
So think about that. Would that work? If you gave me some time, pilot project.
Pilot project, a lot of work. It sounds like
you have a lot of money. Like I don't. But that's the thing. Again, like talk about like heart and effort. Like I'm putting in the work. It's this, and we'll package it with another.
You know what?
What?
What if it's like while it's a pilot project, we started off just in like indoor spaces where it's wide areas, like gyms, spacious. I don't know, maybe not libraries, but you know what I'm saying?
Libraries do it.
Literally hooks everywhere. Where if you want like a grocery store. You know, but it'd have to be like it'd have to be so well thought out where like no destruction because only people can train, can use it, and it'd have to be some shit like you know how they have the indoor skydiving, right? For people that are training to be skydiving or whatever, there should be like training stuff for it. It's like driving a car. Like you gotta get a license to have one.
So with sidelines, you could do it, right?
Yeah.
We're just not gonna like.
I see the theory in it. Don't get me wrong.
Like we'll make it for like 18 plus.
Yeah.
So you're not like babies, they're stupid.
Yeah, just fucking flying everywhere.
Babies are dumb. You're gonna have like babies. They're dumb. You know babies are dumb. Babies are dumb.
Yeah.
Like really dumb. So, you can't count on them. It's gotta be adults.
Yeah.
So like 18 plus, if you can drive, if I say this, if you can vote, if you can join the army, if you can drive,
You can operate one of these.
you can operate one of these things.
Yeah, so no, I'm with it. I'm with it just for the sheer factor of like it's an interesting idea and so many things have been popping up, so I don't see why this wouldn't be a well thought out idea where it could like be implemented into society. But all I'm saying is it's gonna take a lot of fucking time.
We got time, baby. I got time.
You got time?
I got
time?
You know, I got time. And another thing, I'm thinking like topping it off with another product, so it's like a package deal. Man, every time I try to. Every time I try to do an outdoor show, it's either these guys or a firefighter department. Like it's just
Harder downtown, man. Harder downtown. Nothing is ever quiet, especially on a Friday.
They're so selfish. I'm trying to produce something here, dude.
And they're over here dying. It's
They're
crazy.
like, yeah. Oh, I got turned to a heart attack. Oh, there's a fire. It's like always a fire, dude, right? Like, put it all at once. Like make fire on one destination, put it out, so you're done with it. Why are you going in different directions? But
I don't know about that, but anyway, I'd love to stay in chat. I have more errands to run today, but
okay, one more. Would you just be like 2 minutes?
hit me.
I'm thinking gloves that are sticky, so you pick stuff up easier in wintertime.
Soft, easy. I'm pretty sure there's probably some boat running project out there that already has like
Sticky gloves?
some type of sticky pick up system.
Have you seen it though? I don't think it's out there, dude.
Like in movies, maybe like a spy movie.
But that's what I'm talking about. But I'm talking like practical, real people doing like, oh, like.
So like how to work, like gloves that just stick and you can just like.
So gloves that are just like, you know, more like, I haven't got the science behind it yet, but think about like, haven't you gone out in wintertime and you wear like mittens or gloves and it's hard to grab onto things sometimes? Wouldn't you just be like, oh, I'm just gonna like open palm this and like.
See what happens.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without having to put that much effort. That way you could be like thinking about different other stuff.
It could work.
Dude, because how much time do we waste thinking about the grabbing versus if you just like fast-paced palm it? How much time is that in a lifetime?
Saves time, would be effective, but you also have fingers that are routine. I don't know, it sounds like a good idea
That's what I'm saying.
when you can like really, you know, put the forefront and thought into it. Where it's
Yeah,
like,
this one I didn't put too much thhinking. Like the other one I gave a lot of time and effort. This one,
I can tell the rubber band was on your mind for
rubber
a while.
band, it's been like years,
Yeah.
years, dude. I've lost 7 years, dude. It's,
Now,
but
ready
this
to lose
one,
7 more, fam.
you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like I gotta just put the work in so that it's like, the rubber band's good.
Sticky
But
gloves, yes. Maybe not for winter, but for other applications, maybe like heavy
Summertime.
machinery,
I'm not too,
or like
like-
in factories or whatever where construction workers need to work or something like
nail
that.
screws, just pick them up.
Exactly. Like it could be even for indoor cleaning. You can have it like
Dude,
kind of stuff.
dude, that's all. One more. Oh, that's it, dude. We're picking things up, multitasking, essentially cleaning up
Yo,
and doing work.
Give me your channel, because I gotta run right now because I got rent to pay and shit. But give me your channel, man. I wanna watch this.
Thank you, dude. It's called Gladyamadeit. Glad, so Gladyamadeit. It's on YouTube. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Have a great long weekend, man.
You too, man.
Cheers, peace. Man, so much work. So many connections. So many breakthroughs. Science. We're ready. World, bring it. Sipping on the coffee with my peepsies on the weekend, or junior weekend, it's Friday. So, ladies and gentlemen, we did crack some solid questions that we had. Again, the slinky to the back. I think we have a good product there, Shark Taint. Sticky gloves, if I had more time with them, I think we would have been able to sell them on the sticky gloves. If nobody's patented these ideas, I would like to officially, verbally patent these things. I don't know how patents work. Somebody from a patent man or a patent woman could potentially reach out. We could get some people who are Obviously, again, like my man just said, have some protocols. Don't just open it up to everybody, you know what I'm talking about? Children, not for you. You know? People on, yo, you know who'd be benefiting from this, like, a lot? Wheelchair, people on wheelchairs. You're tired of rolling, get to your destination, let go, dude. Oh man, that's it. We're not just ableist, we're serving everybody. Everybody. Ladies, which came first, the chicken or the egg if you had to choose? God came first? Oh man, you got me, dude. That's a good one. Tight. Tight. Say what? And you're atheist. That's a double whammy. Whammy. Which came first, the chicken or the egg? God came first. This one I'm talking, and she's an atheist. That's coming from the mouth of an atheist. Man. God. It's, man. We're getting to the bottom of things. We're at the bottom of things. We scratch, because that's it, man. So sometimes people just like scratch this, scratching the surface. And that's, you don't get far with the surface scratching. You gotta scratch from what's like, whoa, ground level scratching. I wonder what's next. But down below scratching, dude. Fucking down below scratching. And then P1, P2, P3 scratching underneath the surface. And if you keep on scratching, that'll turn into a rash as well. So, you know, stay hydrated, stay tight. Okay, so the items that I wanted to, yeah, so we already talked about the slinky on the back, the sticky fingers. Guys, if you had to choose, which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why? If you had to choose. Chicken, why though? Evolution? Tight. Tight, dude. I like that. Evolution. Or at least that's what I think he said. It could have been like, I don't know. Revolution. No, evolution makes more sense. I think he said evolution. That's what I'm saying. All right, okay. Tight, 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 tight. We're getting to the bottom of this. Most of the answers, if I'm not mistaken, are coming out with chicken. I think we're getting chicken. Sir, if you had to choose, which came first, the chicken or the egg? Which came first? If you chicken, why? You don't know? Solid, solid. Okay, this lady's on a phone call. Don't need to interrupt phone calls, dude. People are doing business, making money for the chicken and the eggs, okay? Read the room. Sometimes people are like, business. But then, maybe an interruption in that business meeting will make, let's call her Nancy, seem nonchalant in the business office. And all of a sudden, she's not so like, you know, and everybody's like, man, Nancy can both like, you know, juggle a job and keep it nonchalant. Promotion. Fucking changing lives, dude. Doing it. Doing it. Love y'all. Thank you for all the love and support. Where can you find these videos? Longtime viewers and listeners know, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Patreon, everything. Did you hear that truck just hiss at me, dude? This city tour bus just hissing at me. Hiss back, dude. Hiss back right at you. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. On Instagram, on YouTube, and on Patreon. With your boy, Rob Sadri. Support the show, support the cause. Chicken or the egg, but like, give me an explanation. Yeah. But like a good, like an in-depth one. Like an in-depth, like really, anything. I like your attitude, dude. I like it. I like it. Rock and roll. That's rock and roll right there, baby. Give you an answer. I'm not gonna give you the full. You work out the formula. I'll give you the answer. You backwards engineer that shit. Chicken. But how'd you get there? You know, you gotta write the steps. It's like math. It's like solving a math equation. Yeah, I know 2 times 2 is 4, Jason. But how'd you get there? You know? It's easy to just give the answer. Oh, I know the answers. But yeah, but how we got the answer is the main question. Because we don't do lazy work around here. We come up with products, answers. Sir, Which came first if you had to choose, the chicken or the egg? Why? If you had to choose, which came first, the chicken or the egg, and why?
I'm pure veg.
You're what?
I'm pure vegetarian.
You're vegetarian? But if they had, like, one had to come though first, right? I know you don't eat it, but if it had to, like, which came first?
I go for the egg.
Egg? Do you know why?
Yeah, in chicken, never in animal.
Okay.
Yeah, but I can't see what is animal, but it's egg, it's more protein.
The eggs got more protein,
Yeah.
and that helps the chicken. So the chicken comes from the egg because of more protein. Okay, I like it. I like it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. There it is. And he's not wrong. Absolutely, there's protein in there. Protein, and because you need protein to build protein. And so there, yeah, a lot of people said chicken. We've had a few eggs. We're getting to the bottom of this, man. Oh, I feel so good. In terms of the, you know, sure, could we do more? Could we expand the research to everybody online and be like, hey, I'm here on the streets getting in people's face. Sir, which came first, the chicken or the egg if you had to choose? Right? Which one though, if you had to choose though? Egg? Right on, brother. Appreciate you. Another one from, yo, the egg is catching up slowly. The egg is slowly catching up, but I think, I can't remember how many said egg or chicken, but I think we still have slightly more chicken. Maybe they're tied, so we're getting close to being unsure again. Man, I thought I had this solved. But no, we do have it solved. We only give the answers. I wish I could say that. I wish I could. But we'll try to find out at least. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to, like, if I don't know, I'll find out for you. You put me out there. Miss, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
It's a good question.
Well, like if you had to choose. But like if you had to. A hypothetical $1 million on the line. Appreciate you. Good attitude, love it. Chicken? Why? What? Say what? No, which one came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken? Any reason? Takes two to make eggs. I like it. Right on, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. So chicken. I think chicken. I want to go with what the people say. Because I'm a listener. God damn it. I don't just go. I listen. I put my ears to the street. Sure, I pick up a couple of diseases along the way, but like, that's how this is done, baby. Apply the ointment. Rinse, repeat, give it 2 to 3 weeks, visit a doctor if it's not going away. But all I'm saying is, we do the work. I love you, everybody. Thank you for all the love and support. Sending it right back at you. Have a wonderful, long weekend. Which one do you think came first? And how do you feel about the products being pushed on this program? Would you like to be a partner? You want to be a partner? Put a ring on it. Mr., sister, sending everybody good vibes, good vibrations. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll talk to you all very soon. Back here again on Monday. Keep it tight, keep it tight. Peace.